Hey, English 103 students, it's your instructor, Cody Miller. I'm here with the week 6 review slash week 7 reminders, or we can switch those, right? Either way, it's week 6 moving into week 7. I want to show you a couple things on Moodle, make sure that you're aware of what's going on for next week, and then give you a couple of logistic things that we talked about last week. So I'm going to share my screen with you here. All right, so on our Moodle page, one thing to note is that we have talked about the writing consultation, okay? We are into the next unit, so you'd be going for the next paper at this point, meaning the rhetorical analysis. One thing that I've done is when you click into the assignment, you will see that there's a video here for how to schedule an appointment. This will hopefully help you through that area. I'll be running the report soon for those who have actually attended. Remember, you have until the end of the semester to complete that, but not on the day of the paper coming due. Okay, so video is here in case you want to know how to schedule that appointment. If I go back to our Moodle page, Journal 3 is available to you now. Okay, so this is basically asking you to think about the rhetorical situation for the rhetorical analysis. So going back and looking at that prompt for the rhetorical analysis, as well as looking at an ad and thinking about what that section would be like for the ad. As a heads up, I would say choose the ad that you're doing for your paper, because then you can essentially complete it here and then you have that ready to go for your draft. So it's essentially the rhetorical situation. So look at that section of the prompt, okay? When we scroll down into Unit 2 for the assignments, I had some students talk to me about the Art of Rhetoric interactive video, and question 5 was a poorly designed question with the answer. So what I've done is if you did the quiz and you missed question 5, I went in and I added points back in the grade book for that, so that you'll see that your score was boosted there. Now, if you go to the actual assignment itself and review your questions, you won't see that one was marked correct. What I did was I just added that score back in the grade book in your overall grade there, okay? So that has been corrected. Please email me if you have any questions about that. For next week, we have a couple things coming up. One is the Ethos, Pathos, Logos assignment. So please make sure that you're completing that for the class that it comes due, which is on our schedule. And then we do have the Jib Fouls assignment. And so that comes due, I believe, our second class during next week. Another thing to remember is that when we look at our schedule, I'll pull this up, we are going to be discussing the advertising's 15 basic appeals. So I want to show you where that is located on Moodle. You click back into Moodle. So if you go down to Unit 2 over here on the left-hand side, the rhetorical analysis essay unit, and you scroll down, you will see that there's a Jib Fouls PDF. That Jib Fouls PDF is the one that you want to make sure that you're reading for our first class of next week. That will allow us to discuss that section of your paper, but also allow you to understand a little bit more about pathos in terms of how it works in marketing. One last thing to remember is that on the schedule, you will see that we have another interactive video coming due. So when we look back at our Moodle page and go to the assignment area, you'll see that we have a interactive quiz listed here. So it's the Elephant Interactive Quiz, Rhetorical Tools Elephant Interactive Video. So for my Monday, Wednesday classes, this is due the 16th at the beginning of class. For my Tuesday, Thursday class, this is the 17th at the beginning of class. All right. Other than that, I believe I have graded your outlines. Those should have went back out to you. The free writes are in, and I am continuing to grade, continuing to get things plugged into the grade book. But as always, please feel free to email me if you have any questions. Let's see here. Any last things? No, I believe that's it. So just remember, journal entries coming up, the interactive video. I've corrected any issues that you may have had with the previous interactive video. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Try to stay warm this weekend and stay brilliant.